Okay, I'm back. We're gonna try this. I tried something. Might seem super overly simplistic, but we're gonna see if it makes a difference. Sometimes, what is it? Occam's razor? I don't know. There's some sort of like law of unwritten rules of being alive that says like sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct one. We're gonna give this a shot. We're just gonna see. All I've done is I pulled out a new, or not new, but an unused spare Ethernet cable. It occurred to me that the cable that I've been using is, because I always use Ethernet on my desktop. It's not like it's going anywhere, so it's not like I need it to be hypermobile. The one that I've had is one, or the one that I've been using is one that I've had for like 15, 20 years. Just an old cable. And what occurred to me is that that old cable might have struggling connections that you first start off are fine, but as the day goes on and different heat and charges of just using the wire go on, it could be messing with the connection pins and all that kind of stuff as just like the hums and vibrations of a computer go. So we put in a new one, and I ran a speed test, and immediately upon doing that, both my download and my upload speeds were faster and more stable. So I don't know. I'm not ready to say 100% that's it, but so far, I mean, hell, we've got a nice smooth connection right now. So good Lord, who knows? Who knows? This could be it. This could do it. So while we're just testing it, we've been going for 2 minutes and we're doing okay so far. I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little blurb about it up on Discord here on our server. Just let people know. And we'll see if this holds. We'll see if this trend holds. I don't know. Like I'm at that state of being like cautiously optimistic. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's just screwing with me to start off just to make me think we're okay. But I don't know. This is encouraging to me. This is encouraging to me, the fact that it's stable right now, stable so far. And also those internet speed tests that I ran, like the speed tests, and I did a couple different sources. I did a couple different sources, different speed test providers to make sure that it wasn't just a fluke coming from the one or the other. And it seems like that might have made a difference. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. Like that's cable integrity is something that I would not have thought about in the past, but these days the more involved I get with like relying on good stable computer connections and all that kind of stuff, it's something that I've kind of started to learn and accept is maybe a bit more important than I ever gave it credence for. Because I've looked into it and I've found testing results that show that like cables do wear down over time. You don't think about it because they just sit there, but it's like, no, they have charge, they have data, they have electricity essentially moving through them. Like they wear down just the same as a pair of shoes walking on concrete might wear down. So how's it going, King Julian? Hopefully everything appears stable to you here. It has been an interesting past 45 minutes of me trying to get this thing stable, but I think changing the cable might have worked. I think that might have done something. Just using a different Ethernet cable. Because this one that's just been a spare one that I've had for a handful of years, as opposed to the one that I've been using as my primary one for like 10, 15 years, seems to be doing the trick. So so I don't know. Okay, well, we're going to I'm feeling okay about this, so I'm going to go ahead and bring us live, and I'm going to dive us. Can hear and see with no issue. Okay, good. That's encouraging. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us live with Belinda here, and let's see if this continues to be the case, or if my computer, oh shoot, cat cam is going to be all messed up because of everything. We're just going to bring it to live. I'm not messing with things. I'm not messing with things more than I have to. We're just going to go ahead and bring it to live, and we'll just recognize that if Leela comes up, I will adjust face cam and show you Leela via face cam. Because after I was dropping like a quarter of my frames for like 15-20 minutes there before I closed it to try a couple things, including the new cable. And now that we're running stable, we've been going 5 minutes without any issue so far. I don't want to jinx it by trying too many fancy things. So we're just gonna go ahead and go live with Belinda, and let's just play some Fallout. Let's just play some games. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing because like I say, just like intuition as a layman, right? Like in the past, just as a guy who liked to play games and never really thought much about like the finer points of tuning a computer and operating a computer and all that kind of stuff, because I started as a gamer doing consoles, and until like the past 5 years or so, I guess closer to 10 years at this point. That's awkward. But you know, until fairly recently, all things considered, you know, I never really thought of those things. Oh, we're dropping a few frames, but not nearly as bad as it was. Nearly as bad as it was. Finished watching the last stream. Yeah, I know. That's the funny thing about it, and that's what like. That's the type of thing that's been causing me so much grief, is because I'll start out and everything is fine. Yeah, see, now we're starting to drop some frames here. But it's not as bad as it was. Not as bad as it was. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, well, the morning streams are always fine. And then for some reason we get to the afternoon streams and we'll start having these issues with dropping frames due to network lag and stuff like that. And I can never understand why. And so my thought is, like, because even so, like even with some dropped frames, right, we're at not nearly the same rate as we were beforehand. Like now we're at the kind of rate of like, oh, this might just be because there are more people awake and active within my apartment complex, taking up a little bit of bandwidth to the wires and stuff that run to this building. So it's like now we're back in, yeah, see, because we'll dip a few right there. We're dipping a couple, but it's not as bad. Well, never mind. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying to go with it. But my thought about changing the cable had been, if the cable is just dying and the connector pins, like, they start out okay, but as I use them and as things heat up and stuff like that throughout the day, some of the connections are a little loose, and so that maybe makes them have a slightly worse connection. So, because yeah, like, you know, I'm dropping a couple frames here, but this is much more. Like, this is a workable amount of frames getting dropped, not an outlandish I can't stream with this. Like, we're talking about like 3% drop rather than 25% drop. So hopefully that'll continue to be the case for us here as I continue to try and stream today. Let's see, we need to go back. Okay, we were gonna go do like crap with the Meyer lyrics, so let's just go ahead and do that. But yeah, it's interesting how those things, like, I never would have thought of those things, you know, until like recently, now that I'm trying to do this streaming thing and make this a regular thing. Can't even tell that we're dropping. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, see, that's a workable situation for me, as long as it's not obvious that as long as it's not super distracting, we can work with that. Oh, right there. There was another one right there. Hey, oi. Bad roach. Bad roach? More like bad roach. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, because if it weren't for me trying to, like, sit here and see, you know, how far I can take this streaming thing, I would have never bothered to look up issues about, like, what could cause frame drops and connectivity issues, and understand that, like, cables actually have lifespans, and like an old cable can lead to poor connection and all that kind of stuff. I would have never thought about that stuff until now, but now, like, I've done research into it, and it's like, oh wow, that actually plays a significant role in everything that I'm trying to do here. How about that? Oh, I don't know, it's just funny how your perspectives and your knowledge change. And it's also just funny to me how something that, like, for all intents and purposes feels like it just sits there inert can still wear down in quality. Is Tito watching too? Welcome, Tito. Glad to have you on board as well. Leela is presently published. Yeah, I guess we got to go through here. Oh, that's right, because we kind of came in through the basement and all that kind of stuff here. So yeah, Leela, I would have Leela with the cat cam, but she's sleeping far away, and like I say, it, like, me closing and opening programs all over the place again, causing potential issues here. So see now we're dropping frames. I don't know. It's still recovering better, but we'll find out. I guess we'll see. Just keep me posted on if it starts becoming a viewing issue, because now we're at like 5% dropped. We're struggling a bit more right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know is I did at one point try to contact Comcast, and they were all like, "Oh, it's not our fault." Still fine. Okay, so I'm wondering if there's maybe just an issue with like the detection, and it detects that there's issues when there aren't any. I've wondered if that's the situation too. Which is why I tend to not care. As long as we're like under 10%, I tend to just kind of leave it be and let it go. Because I do have suspicions that that's part of it too. That it detects an issue when there isn't actually an issue. Hard to say. It's hard to say, and it's hard to know. And it's hard to know to what level it has an impact, you know what I mean? Because I can't sit here, I don't see anything unless I want to really overburden my my system, you know, and have my stream going on in the background. Also over Grandma Sparkle, what a great name.
Well, look at this. We got us
yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. But we'll just keep trying to chug on forward here.
You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
Oh, she's so sweet. Too sweet. Yeah, she's hiding something. You know she's hiding something. Yeah, what are you doing way out here?
My boys are hunting lurks. Finest meat you could get, but it don't move around in your stomach like mole rat does. Right dangerous, those things. Just as soon take your head off as look at you. Watch yourself out here. They're all over.
Well, I guess it's kind of what we're looking for, so that's great. Yeah, is there anything going on here?
Some came out here a while ago that said they was looking for some do-gooder that came out from one of them vaults.
Awkward.
I ain't seen nobody like that and sent them on their way. They might still be around here, though, if you think you can help them.
Well, we'll just kind of see how that one all plays out there, Grandma. What does she have? Mirelurk meat roll. No, didn't have back diddly. Okay, no. Okay, I gotta go.
You watch out for Gwai. They're all over.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All kinds of fun stuff to interact with here. Take that, Cap. I'm not gonna steal stuff from Grandma's. I'm not gonna steal from Grandma. Not gonna steal from Grandma. Not right now, anyway. She hasn't proved to me that she deserves it, so we'll wait until she's done something horrible and inhumane. Which honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. I wouldn't put it past anyone in the wastelands to do something horrible and irredeemable. Oh shit! I was not paying attention. God damn! I just am surprised at how poorly I've been. Like at how poorly I remember the fact that there are just countless minefields around here. Just an absurd number of minefields around here in this game. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, looks like we blew up all of them, so. Aha, suckers couldn't kill me. Got him. Wants us to go in here, huh? There's a memorial. Okay, then here we go. So this is where their nest is or something along those lines. I'm supposed to do this without killing any of them, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I feel like I've done it before, but basically the move is just to sprint in, do what you have to do, and then sprint out. Since we can do all these things without worrying about them accosting me, we might as well get our experience points this way. Hey, Prince John, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully, hopefully it continues to be true that things are actually smooth. Yeah, I was live, and then I had to stop because I was dropping frames like crazy, and I tried something, and it seems to be more stable. We're still, according to my readout, we're dipping in and out, but it doesn't seem to be affecting too much on your guys' end. So we're just pressing ahead forward with it. I don't understand why I start having issues as soon as we hit the afternoon streams. This has been going on for a little while, and it's driving me insane. But we tried, and hopefully it's smooth and enjoyable for you. But yeah, it's okay. Zero happiness. So there's 0% happiness with this computer. Yeah, I don't know. It shows that I'm dropping some frames, but it doesn't seem like it's impacting you guys a whole lot. So hopefully, it can't be repairing. Be decisions. Nope, can't be decisions. Ending, maybe. Oh, can't be depending. Reminding. It could be reminding. That's the one. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. It does seem to have improved just by switching out what Ethernet cord I was using. So I hope that continues to be true. Still dropping more frames than we did this morning, but like it does still seem to be maybe just related to bandwidth sharing issues in an apartment complex. More people are awake and doing stuff. Hopefully it's just the cord. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, the fact that you can hear what I'm saying seems to indicate that it's at least not too disruptive, the frames that are dropping right now. It's like I say, it's definitely smoother than it was. We're at like 7% dropped frames total right now, and before, after like 5-10 minutes, I was at like 25%. So bitrate, so that's the thing. The bitrate is set to, it should be like 65 KB. Like just with the use and the upload speed, that's what it's supposed to be. But occasionally I'll like dip down to like 1,000, and then it'll like rocket back up to 10,000, like it's trying to compensate, and I don't understand what that would be. So I don't understand why it reads the way it reads. I just don't know what the system is doing right now, and I can't diagnostically figure out a single thing about it other than just try it and hope that it's not disruptive to you guys. Because yeah, I've tried toying with settings, with upload settings, and it doesn't do anything. I've tried doing frame rate. I've tried doing so yeah, might be too high. So that's the thing though, like I have it set there, and in the mornings, no issues. And the other thing is I tried dropping it down to 5,000, I tried dropping it down to like 4,500, and it didn't have an effect on things. It did not change the rate of frame drops. So yeah, I don't know. I might try dropping it for something a bit more consistent, but it's like we never have any issues in the mornings. That's the part that baffles me about it, is everything will be just fine for a 3-hour stream in the morning, and then as soon as I take a break and then come back in the afternoon, it's all like, oh my god, how do we connect to the internet? Like, listen here, computer. So I don't know. I have half a mind to think that it has to do with the number of people in my apartment complex that are awake and using the network that, the cables that link up to our building, because Comcast is the only provider around here, unless you want to go for Dish. Like, unless you want to go Dish or phone, Comcast is the only provider. So there's only one wire, and they're not updating those wires as often as they're supposed to. They're not. They pocket all of those bailouts, nothing else. So that's what I think is probably the issue, and so it's just something that will forever be a potential headache for me, until I can, maybe hopefully one day afford a place of my own. I got to be a lot more famous to make that kind of money right now, that's for sure. Anyways, I should stop obsessing over it and just play the game, because everything seems to be fine, and me obsessing over it just doesn't change anything. So, gonna try and just turn that part of my brain off. And let's see, turn on backup generators, unlock secure medical safe. Let's do that one. Ted, remember, I hid this stash for you to find. Don't trust anybody, especially anybody who works for me. Do this alone. I busted the storage door down near the service entrance. There's a floor safe in the clinic that contains the parts to fix the broken door. Also left you a repair manual, just in case you've gotten rusty. But you are always a wizard with a wrench, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Now get going. Great. So we got that. I just don't know if this is going to do something to the Mirelurk nest, the generators. I don't remember. Yeah, like those things, I don't remember if that changes anything with the Mirelurks. So we're going to not do that. Where's that secured medical locker that we raised? Oh, clinic. Here we go. Open the door, open the door, open the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. Close the door, close the door, damn you. God damn it, because I'm trying to do this one with the, like, don't kill anyone bonus that Moira has going for me. So, okay, so they seem kind of stuck on the world right now. Oh, shoot. Nope, that guy's not. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. This is bad. All right, hold on. Let's loop around. Let's loop around. Hey, come over here, you guys. Where's the other one? There you are. Come over here, you guy. Close the door. Oh, they can open doors. Oh, God, they're like raptors. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, they can open doors. You guys, they can open doors. I am so screwed. I'm so screwed. I might abandon the bonus thing of not killing any Mirelurks. I'm going to be honest. I might just want to abandon that one. This is going to make things real hard. If they can open doors, I might really be screwed. I might really be screwed. Wow, look at all those darts. Okay. Okay, but guys, seriously, I need you guys to just, like, chill. Okay, you guys just chill. You just chill over there. That's perfect. Is this the secret locker that was open? No cigarettes, leather armor. Things aren't helpful. Exit. Go. Okay, go. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, you can't get me. That's unfair. I'm in bed. Can't attack a guy in bed. That's not fair. The covers were pulled up. There can't be monsters. Against the rules. Empty locker. In here. What's in here? Oh, that was a... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God, no. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. I know we're dying, but I don't want to, like, waste a whole bunch of resources trying to heal up right now. If I can try and just, like, get through here, get out of it, get this all taken care of. I'm supposed to, like... I forget even what I'm supposed to do. Wait, hold on. Data. Quests. Place observer in the spawning pod. In a spawning pod in the Anchorage War Memorial. Okay, I gotta find a spawning pod then. Okay, leave the... Okay, hide the observation device inside. Okay, alright. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Ah, beans. Oh, God. Okay, Belinda, we're good. Everything's fine. This is fine. It's under control. We're good. We are so good. Oh, God. No, it's under control. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. We're going to be fine. Belinda, you've got this. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how I'm going to do this. Okay, hold on. No, we're good. Let's go ahead and just... Alright, okay, that should be enough to get us out of here. I have an idea. I have a very great idea. I have the best idea. I have an idea. It's the best idea nobody has had. It's a tremendous idea. We've got the best people working on this idea. It's gonna be... Just wait. You're gonna have to see. It's gonna be great. Okay. Alright, here's my idea. And a question. We're asked to identify someone, the clues of straw, spinning wheel, and gold. A straw, a spinning wheel, and gold? Who do I think of? Flava Flav. Although I guess he has more of a clock. But I think of straw as in, like, he's just real skinny like a straw. Spinning wheel, like maybe a hubcap level, like, timepiece that he keeps around his neck. And then gold, like the gold chain it's on. That's my first thought. Unless you're talking about straw as in, like, the Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow or something like that. But I don't know where the spinning wheel and gold really come into play for that one. But that's where my brain goes first off. Okay, so here's my idea, though. Check this out. Yeah, we're going to travel to Megaton. Go to Megaton. And now let's go ahead and take care of the thing for Moira. And then we're going to go back and we're going to go Scorched Earth so we can go ahead and get whatever goodies are in there. Because there's too many good things in there. And the only reason for not murdering all of them is because Moira asked us not to. So we're going to do that, but once we're done with that, the game will not care.
So are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center?
You nailed it, Moira. Let's see here. I slipped the observer in the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just...
Need to make some modifications. Why, who is it supposed to be? Now I'm curious. Now I want to know.
But not you.
I want to know. And also, just to be fair, Just because my weird, insane brain didn't go one location doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It could just mean that I'm a bit of a psycho. Yeah, and naturally we're gonna do the intelligence route for Belinda here. They descended from local crabs. I'd call them Scylla serrata horrendus.
That's very scientific of you.
Oh,
Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp wraps. Some of these observations about their
Rumpelstiltskin. Okay, all right, yeah, sure, yeah. I see where you're going from that. I feel like that's a situation. Okay, so if you're planning a puzzle for D&D, here's my suggestion. Keep it as it is. So okay, actually, so here's a couple things. To keep in mind. Oh wait, hold on. I suspect this completes the second chapter's research, correct?
Correct.
I got a few notes for you, but let's get through the conversation with Moira, because then we can discuss while I'm going just absolute Terminator on all those Mirelurks.
Can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive. Then what can we do, huh?
Yeah, you know what, Moira, you've got a point. I don't know that I agree with it, and I don't even know that it's particularly poignant, but you do have a point.
Now, on to the next chapter.
Great. Ready to start researching the last chapter.
More esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to build society. Deep stuff, huh?
Oh yeah.
We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library.
Okay.
We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
I want to do using old technology. Check out the library. I guess let's do researching local history, because she said about a large population, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have to go to like Rivet City for that, and we kind of want to do that soon anyway.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking
I don't think
about
Belinda
Rivet
gets
City.
confused about that at all, and neither do I. Or surprised about that at all, and neither do I. People are confused all the damn time, and it's frustrating as hell.
That's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Okay, yep, there we go. Sounds reasonable. I'll research Rivet City's history.
Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Gotta go now.
Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
I'd say so at this point in time. All right, perfect. So now we've got a marker so that we can really just go straight to Rivet City. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go kill the absolute dog piss out of a bunch of Mirelurks, because I want the goodies that are in there. You know there's good stuff in there. If they encourage you to not murder everything, you know there's good crap if you go ahead and murder everything. So that's what we're gonna do. I am not apologetic about it. Mirelurks are just like awful creatures, and so it's fine. So puzzles in D&D. So first thing to keep in mind, and this is really hard, because like, so always keep in mind that the more obvious the clues, the better. If you want there to be challenging, confusing clues, make sure you intersperse those. Hi, Leela. Did you come to join us? What a good kitty. That's a good kitty. I know. What a good kitty. Are you going to come sit on my lap? We don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to stand around. So always remember that things can seem really obvious when you already know the answer. But to someone who doesn't know the answer, it's going to not be quite as obvious. The analogy that I always use is, imagine that, like, you can think that it's so clear that it's like you've written Sharpie on their forehead, right? But the fact is they can't see their own forehead, and even if they have a mirror, it looks backwards, right? So just the point being that it's really obvious to the person making it, and it will never be obvious to the players, and that has nothing to do with you, the DM's ability to create a puzzle, and everything to do with the fact that everyone else will just struggle and be stupid. So always keep that in mind. So like the kind of the upshot that I always say is, it's almost impossible to make the answer or make the clues too obvious. You can always make things like not obvious enough, but it's damn near impossible to really make it so that it's too obvious what the answer is, because there will always be a little bit of time where people need to think about things. The other thing to keep in mind, I know, hi Leela. Oh shoot. Okay, Leela, yeah, if you're gonna walk over the keyboard and come snuggle. Okay. Since we don't have cat cam because of all of the fussing with stuff, there's our makeshift cat cam for the moment. There she is. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Oh, we're gonna do that because I don't want to hold that. The other thing to keep in mind is your approach to how they find the answer and what they need to do. So, like I said, what you can do is you can have, if you make extra clues and have the first ones be the more difficult ones, and then you make them more and more obvious to the point that you have a clue that basically tells them what the answer is. You can always do that and like have multiple ways for them to get clues to the solution of the riddle, and piecewise like feed them until they get the most obvious one. So that gives them the chance to have the really complicated or the less obvious stuff before you go all in on the just like, you know, kind of giving them the obvious answer. So you can always approach it that way. The other thing that you can always do is you have your answer in mind, right? Like you have your answer in mind, but be ready to just go ahead and make absolute wonderful use of the power of yes and, right? And make it so that like you might have an answer in mind, but if they're not getting it, but they come up with an answer that does fit it, be willing to go ahead and accept that answer, right? Not and make sure you don't do it in a way that's all like like you say to them, oh yeah, I guess that's close enough, that'll do, whatever, right? And just say, you know, and just be ready to, even if they didn't get what you originally thought as the answer, if they get an answer, just be ready to be like, wow, you guys got it, that's awesome, well done, and just like give it to them, right? And that like might feel a little bit like cheating, and I guess in a way it is. But remember that the goal is to present them with a challenge. So if they're having too much, if they're not able to find it right away and they've had to guess a couple things before they come up with whatever they're incorrect but still seems to kind of meet the criteria answer, then, you know, they've still it's still done what it's meant to do. Because really all you're doing is providing a puzzle to give them a unique challenge that will also fill up a bit of game. Oh yeah, if it's for a one-shot, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I would say your two best approaches are going to be the whole, either, you know, increasingly obvious hints, or, you know, yes and eventually accept whatever they do end up providing you. I think those are going to be your best approaches. The hard thing too, one thing that can really make it difficult when it comes to like riddles and including those types of things for a game, is that the riddles will make it really hard to separate meta player knowledge from character knowledge. And so in those types of situations, one thing that can really help with that too is to incorporate roles and have it be something along the lines of like you know, there's some sort of riddle or something like that, and then there are clues that like, you know, are hidden behind other challenges or something along those lines. So like if they were to, you know, roll and have a successful this, that, or the other thing, then they get clues to solve the riddle or something along those lines. So you can always do that if you're worried about, oh, I see, with that makes that puts it through a big loop and then brings us down below. I got it. Okay, I understand the layout better now. So that's always something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, riddles are a challenge. Riddles are always a challenge to have and have them balanced right, because it's like you can't just do like a challenge rating for a riddle or anything like that. It just ends up being like, do they know it, do they figure it out, or don't they? And that can really just sort of depend on things. And I'm not saying that to like discourage and say don't do riddles or anything like that, right? This isn't an end of mode like no capes kind of situation, right? It's like riddles can be a whole lot of fun, and players can end up really enjoying them. Especially the flip side of that is if they do discover one, a lot of times that'll make them feel really good and really accomplished. So, you know, don't be afraid to do them. Just always keep in mind that riddles can be a little disruptive to the standard flow of D&D, just because they don't there's not that same clear demarcation, right? It's like combat, obviously, they're all sitting at the table. So obviously, any success in combat is 100% the character, not the player's ability, other than maybe the player's ability to think of tactics and stuff like that. But there will always be a stronger separation between character and meta knowledge for a combat than there will be a riddle. As well as, too, when it comes to, like, figuring out a trap that relies on finding, you know, components of it or finding puzzle pieces or something like that. Riddles are always different. And so that's why one good way to do riddles that I've found is to have it be more so like they search around to find components of the riddle, per se. So, like, maybe it's like maybe the riddle is included on finding 3 different parts of a plaque that's been broken or something along those lines. So that way it can be, you know, character information, and then you just have the riddle be a super easy one that they can figure out on their own, so that there's still the riddle component of it, but that's not what depends on, you know, the character's ability to solve it, if that makes any sense. Concept is a shadowy figure that chases them through this area. They can't do much to damage, and they only run away until they identify its true name, which has hints throughout the area. Revolving around a riddle. No, in fact, I think that's an excellent idea. Like I say, what I would do then, so the way you're describing it, they have to learn the true identity of this creature. So I think that's going to end up being a perfect scenario for doing, like I was saying, where you hide components of the riddle. Like you hide clues about what the character is or what the creature is throughout, and like I say, that's a really good setup for using the ascending, like making them more and more obvious as they go. So you make clues that are really, really obvious about it, right? And one thing that you can also include is maybe someone who's failed to solve the riddle, maybe they have notes and they were getting close, right? So you can have them find, maybe as the final clue, be like, you find a notebook, and in the back of it you have them write down like something like, oh, I heard once of a fairy tale of a man who did this, that, or the other thing, that like makes it really obvious that it's like Rumpelstiltskin or something like that, right? So you can make it much, much more obvious through that thing, because someone came, they were so close and they almost figured it out, or even they did figure it out, but they weren't able to, like, you know, finish the creature off. You know, so you can do something like that, so that way if it's too much of a challenge, you give them that one final clue that's like, you know, that's the ding, they're like, oh, that's what it is, without you as the DM explicitly telling them. It's kind of just more so like, oh, we found the right clue. We found the clue that we needed. You know, so you can do kind of stuff like that. So that might be an approach that you can take as well. Okay, let's see. Connects. Let's see. There's only got one with connect, so it can't be converse, can't be could be generate, maybe. Nope, it can't be generate. Never mind. Continue. Nope. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, riddles are I find riddles to be the hardest thing to incorporate in a D&D game, exactly because of, like, you know, what I'm saying about how separating character from player knowledge is just really, really difficult in that type of situation. Cracking? Could it be cracking? Leela, honey, why are we starting the pacing right now? You are like 3 hours away from dinner. Sweetheart, like, I am sorry, but you are going to have a long, disappointing afternoon if you're going to insist upon doing it now. I am so sorry, my darling dear baby girl. Could be cracking. There it is. Boom. Yeah, riddles are a tough one. They're a tough nut to crack in D&D. Just because there's no smooth way to separate player knowledge from character knowledge. Because, like, if it's all character knowledge, essentially what you're doing is you give them the answer, and it's just about rolling to see if the character knows the answer. And that's really, really hard to do. That's really hard to do, to separate that meta knowledge, to separate the character knowledge from the player knowledge, right? That can be a really, really tough challenge to do at that point in time. So, you know. With a little metagaming. Yeah, that's fair too. With a one-shot, you can kind of get away with that more. Having to roll a history or an intelligence check and remembering having heard the tale as a kid. Yeah, so doing stuff like that can be really good. That way, even if, like, oh my god, fucking Talonmercs, god damn it. There are so many of these assholes. Like, they have been so much more oppressive this run than I can ever remember them being. Let's see, we got to get a little closer here. All right, come here, you dickheads. You guys are gonna fucking eat shit. Let's do this. They've been so annoying this playthrough. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so much of a bother. They're so present. Like, they have been present every single time I've walked out of sewers. I swear to all that is good. And it's like, I never remember them being that pervasive. I can't remember them ever being this pervasive in any playthrough ever in my life. Okay, let's see here. I'm not crippled. I'm just like dizzy. I got it. Okay. Get something with a bit more range. I don't know, maybe just a hunting rifle here. Not a particularly powerful thing, but... Come here, douchebags. Okay, let's get some cover here. Oh, your turn, dickhead. Let's see if we can get bats going on this guy this time. Here. Go. I don't know, usually I don't get so annoyed with like the Talonmercs. It's like, hey, free kills and I can use the combat armor to improve my armor, so it's like kinda nice, but good lord, they've been just so painfully present this gameplay, this playthrough. I just don't understand why. I do not understand why. The game is just really doubling down on all that. Talon combat armor, yeah, we can use that to upgrade our current armor that we have. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Let me see here. Laser pistol. Repair that sucker. Heck yeah. Why am I over encumbered right now? I didn't think I picked up that much crap. Huh. Weird. I don't know what's making me so let's go ahead and do it with that one. That one on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm carrying that's making me so over encumbered. I mean, I could probably drop off the minigun and not be carrying that one with me. That would probably help. I guess maybe all these frag mines and stuff. Combat shotguns. I mean, I know I'm carrying a lot of stuff, but I didn't realize I was that close to being over encumbered. I was wandering around, so we'll have to back to Megaton pretty soon here and figure out how we can sort of maybe thin out our inventory just a smidge bit here. Exit. And do a few different here. Hold on. Have this thing. We're absolutely gonna repair this. My favorite weapon. I feel like I can probably drop the assault rifle. That might be one way to take care of it, is drop the assault rifle, because that actually store it. Because I have such a large collection of the Chinese assault rifles after dealing with those people at the food making plant or whatever it was. I might be able to, drop a little bit there, but then dropping the flamer, leaving the flamer and the minigun behind, probably reasonable things, because I'm not planning on using those anytime soon. They're more so just there and ready to go when I need them. Oops, cancel if you want to pair this. And boom, there we go. Handled. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just fast travel. I don't know. For someone who says he doesn't like to fast travel, I'm doing it a whole lot during this playthrough. But, it is what it is. Fast travel here. Let's head back to our... Go ahead and take a little nap CPU when we're there as well. Go ahead and go for a little bit of a snooze here. What's up, Wadsworth? How's it going, boy? Yep, sleep for an hour. Good, an hour long nap. We're good to go. Hooray. Okay, let's see here. Let's drop off assault rifle. I don't need that right now. I'll look at mines. I'd rather sell those than store them or, excuse me, anything. Short rest in action, right? Yeah, seriously. Short rest in Fallout is the equivalent of a long rest in D&D. That's for sure. Really funny. I remember. So okay, flamer. Let's go ahead and drop that off, and then we'll drop off the minigun as well. dropping off both of those things will definitely give me a lot more room to work with, and I can carry all my other weapons and stuff like that. Ammo doesn't really matter. Pellet stick is kind of useless unless there's more rats, and even then I probably won't use it, so I'm just going to store it. Whatever. Pepper. Shady hat. I feel like I should be wearing the shady hat. I think it's ridiculous for me to not be wearing that shady hat. Snake. Oh, silence 10 meters. Stealth boy. That's a lot of stealth boys. I don't know if I need to be carrying 13 stealth boys. I'm going to store 10 of those and just carry 3, and we can replenish if we need them later. Come on. There we go. Do a whole lot for the weight, but it's something. Surgical tubing. Why do I have that? Must have picked that up on accident. Okay, exit. I feel well rested. Okay, hold on. We need to... Yeah, we definitely need the shady hat to add more to our sneak. The hockey mask is fun for appearance sake. But using that unarmed bonus there. I do like that the hockey mask gives you unarmed bonus. Wonder if that's particularly true for like the Ripper, you know, it's basically a chainsaw. Like Jason Voorhees or any of that. But at any rate, probably store the environment suit. I don't know, that one's kind of handy. I'm ready to go. But that should be a lot better. That should be a lot better for our inventory here. So, good. Oh, good, it's nighttime. Probably, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and wait right now. I know I'm going to want to. If it's 8 p.m., let's give it 12 hours. 13 hours is fine, whatever. I'm not going to play this game wandering through the pitch black. They make it so dark with the visual mods I added. It gets so dark at night, and I'm like, this just isn't fun. Unless there's a mission that I have to be out and about at night for, there's just no reason. Just no reason. Okay, let's go talk to Moira. I'm just going to sell some things, make sure we got all the caps that we need, so if we come upon anyone else with valuables, we're ready to go. Okay, Moira, play some things.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
We're getting there. Hold on a second. So that I can't get straight answer out of this one. None of these are good answers. I don't want to do any of these. Try that one.
Try asking around.
Yeah, okay, whatever. That's not at all what happened, but since it's not going to give me an honest option of like, oh, I haven't been there yet. Let me see what you have for sale.
Absolutely.
I want to sell. What do I want to sell? I guess we'll hold on to those and sell one of our buff outs. I only bother keeping 5 of those on hand at any given time. No reason to get rid of any ammo. It takes up no weight. I could probably get rid of the food sanitizer too. I don't use food in this game. I've got so many stim packs. Food is just kind of not necessary. I could probably get rid of that. Let's sell 3 of these. 5 of those. 5. There we go. Mask. I'm gonna get rid of the hockey mask. I'm sure we can find another one. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know. It was fun while it lasted, but we moved on to a different era. We've moved on to the sneaky hat era. So, FedEx. Let's sell 3 of those. And tap 1. Go train tickets. I feel like those are still helpful in some of the parts of the metro, so you don't like trigger a bunch of robot guards that'll come shoot your ass. Plasma and power fist. If you want money, we can get rid of all those. Psycho. Oh man, we got a lot of psycho. Let's sell 9 of those. It's purified water. Rad X. Those. Hold on. Did she have things that I want? Bobby pin, I guess. No, I have an extra one of those. I mean, mostly what I want is all of the ammo that she has. Never go wrong taking more ammo. Let me check and make sure there's not anything else that would be handy. Got some fun stuff for our house, but I do kind of want the scientist theme. Oh, shoot, that would be fun. Lawnmower blade, leaf blower, leather armor, belt, my. Yes. Grab all of those and see how much more like caps we can get out of her here. Her scoped. Health boy, stim pack, surgical tubing. Oh, we're still getting money. Nap anywhere we want and heal, and then that's exactly what PCs do in D&D, right? Yeah, exactly, right? That funny. Just take a nap anywhere. That's one of the limitations. It's one of the reasons why I like to put limits on like long rests and stuff. It's like, yeah, you can sleep anywhere, but if it's not fortified, you're probably going to be interrupted by something. So like I like to do all that kind of stuff for my players to kind of balance that a little bit and add a little sense of urgency about it. I'm gonna just collect up all this ammo that I can afford here. But yeah, adding limitations to long rest can be a really good way to make sure games don't get a little too formulaic of like, you know, not that there's anything wrong with a dungeon crawl and all that kind of stuff, but you know, being able to make sure that they don't overdo some of those types of things. Finding good excuses to limit their free use of going to sleep for a night is always a decent idea, I find. Oh, excuse me. Guess I do also want to just take that one missile. Oh yeah, all of that for only credits. Hi, for caps. Hi, Leela. I know, my dear. I know. She's getting very impatient. She wants her meal now. Goofball. I know, you want dinner now. But that's not gonna happen. Still got a little while to wait, I'm so sorry to say. Days like today that make me think this cat's gonna eat some plants before the day's over. She's already complaining and she's got an hour and a half to go. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. That's pretty well stocked at that point. So I gotta go now.
Good luck with.
Great. Thanks, Moira. I appreciate you wishing me luck here. Okay. I need to run to the restroom. So, oops, hold on. We're gonna do the smart thing, and we're gonna save because sometimes the game freezes up upon trying to reopen the window, and other times it doesn't. So, but yeah, I need to run to the bathroom, so I am going to do that. I will give you guys a quick commercial break. Yeah, she's a very hungry kitty. She's always a hungry kitty. But yeah, so enjoy a commercial break, either regular ads or cool, fun retro ads, depending on if you're subscribed or not. Either way, I'm going to run it. So that way we can get a nice break with it. And just because of the way the timing broke out, my plan is to kind of just like go to the end at this point in time. But yeah, so sit tight. I appreciate your patience, and I will see you again very shortly.
Now, with PlayStation, you will believe an ass this fat can fit into a package this small.
I'm not fat. I'm getting in shape.
You better be. Because South Park is under attack.
That kick in the nuts.
Super, thanks for asking. Okay, you're going to jail.
Oh, I get to pop.
Hey, stupid, I'm over here. Woo, woo.
Comedy Central South Park, now on PlayStation. From Acclaim.
Little Caesar's new pizza by the foot is radically different, so please observe a safe turning radius. No. Yes. Thank you and good luck. Little Caesar's new pizza by the foot is radically different, so please observe a safe turning radius. No. Yes. Thank you and good luck.
I don't think he was paying attention.
Pizza by the foot. Nearly 3 feet of pizza and free Italian bread, just $10.99. Carried out or have it delivered.
Pizza, pizza.
It's Yak Right with sound effects.
Have a ball.
Have a ball.
It's a Yak Back.
Nice going, genius.
Yak Right SFX.
What'll they think of next?
Mario! Mario!
Super Mario.
1, 2, and 3. There's power in numbers. Nintendo, now you're playing with power. Each game sold separately.
Our quest to bring you the newest fruit roll-ups continues. First, we tried rubber rolls, but that was too off the wall. Then we thought ghostly rolls would be a stream. They were. Then something made sense. Dollars and cents. New Fruity Money peel-outs. Tens, hundreds, thousands. A fruity fortune so you can put your money where your mouth is.
Right? Isn't that so fun? I love that we have those retro ads there. Oh, looks like looks like today is a day where the game is going to. Yeah, I think today is a day when we're gonna have to reload the game every time I want to make pity whistles. No, I'm so glad I decided to get those retro commercials going. I really do need to try and be better about finding some time every now and then to keep adding to the collection. I just think it's so tremendously fun to have those commercials up and running and to see those, because it really is such a nostalgic blast from the past to have those. I just find them to be so fun. I could sit there and watch those for ages. Because, yeah, I remember them. Like, I remember almost all of those commercials so vividly from my days sitting and watching, you know, cartoons as a kid. Always remember, like, just sitting there watching them. They're so good. They're so good. Oh, man. Like, and it's, like, fun, too, because they really help me indulge in, like, the fun, nostalgic parts of being a kid. You know what I mean? Because, like, you just remember the fun. It helps me remember sitting around watching cartoons, or, you know, like, it makes me remember the snacks or the games that I had back then. Good stuff. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm noticing that we've got some lag in our camera here. I'll probably have to reload the game here, but I'm going to try and fix up that lag, because it just, the camera lag bothers me. I know it probably means nothing to anyone else, but to me, it's a pain in the keister. I hate it. Come on. Boy, this has really just been a banner day for, like, nice, smooth stream operation, hasn't it? Good lord. Alright, hold on. I have an idea. I want to try something here. Okay, so if we Alt-Tab back into it, that seems to allow us to go back in. So maybe I'll do that rather than clicking on the tab moving forward. So we'll see if that helps moving forward. Okay, so we need to make our way to Rivet City. We were at the Anchorage Memorial, and I do kind of want to make sure I do want to get to Dukov's place, because I know there's the thing where you can rescue at least one of them. But you need to make sure you can safely transport them to Rivet City. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I think I've, like, cleared out like half of that stuff. So I'm just going to get us back to Anchorage Memorial. That's where we were when the mercs tried to merc us and failed because they suck. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And then we'll see if we can't find... Is that one Dukov's place? Or maybe that one's... That's Dukov's place right there. Dukov's place, the perfect place. Just what it makes me think of. Duloc, right? Dukov. I don't know. It's a Shrek reference. I don't need to explain it to people. Everyone gets it. Everyone probably thought of it before I even did. What am I hearing? Who's accosting me right now? Wow, look at that Mirelurk. Oh god, the Mirelurks are coming for revenge. They know I killed their families. They're after me. They're after me. Oh god, no. They want revenge. Gosh, their faces look so much more creepy in the daylight. One of them. There was two of them. There was a second one. I know there was. I saw him. Oh man, I'm seeing a lot of people on the tractor there, down in the corner. They don't seem to be doing anything to us here, so I guess. Oh, geez. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Oh, shit. The Enclave is after me. Oh, good lord. I am really just making all the friends today, aren't I? Look, man, you started this, okay? So when I kill you, don't blame me. You started this. I was going to completely ignore you. I had no beef with you. I didn't even know you were there. Let's get a better item here. The weapons. Let's go ahead and get our laser. If we're going to have a laser rifle battle, let's have a laser rifle battle. Let's do this. That's me, baby. Are we hitting the wall? Well, there we go. Lotion hack was meant. Right? I'm saying, man. I'm saying. Good stuff right there. Hell yeah. I'm glad it's working for you. Okay, good. We can carry these things without it being a huge issue. We're gonna wanna. Maybe I might just really quickly go drop this off. They're gonna give me free. They're gonna give me a free set of power armor. I'm gonna go ahead and take that back for the sake of repairs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Repair. Okay, hold on. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let me run this back and store and stash this, and then we'll be right back where we were. Yeah. Using just the back of the hands for lotion. Absolute game changer in life when I first learned that. No doubt. I'm happy to spread that knowledge to anyone and everyone who will listen, because it is just, as you say, it's mint. Top of the line stuff right there. I got Wadsworth. Okay, here's actually what I want to do. Play power, armor, and helmet. Since we've got 2 sets of it, I want to see if we can repair and see how we're doing with all of these armors here. Where's our enclave? Oh wait, no, we gotta go to repair this stuff. Heck yeah, we can repair it. Repair that one. Yeah, we can repair that stuff. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright, let's go ahead and store more of our enclave stuff. And boop, there we go. Okay, good enough. Being put into dog into has been all time. Man, oh man, you were just like, whoa.
More people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Well, thank you, people. Like, this is I got a squirrel on a stick. Certainly, thank you.
It's the least I could do after all you've done.
Yeah, I'm This is delicious. I'm gonna eat it right in front of her. Delicious. Thank you, Fred. Thanks, bestie. Okay, there we go. Now that's taken care of. Now we'll just go ahead and head back. But yeah, no, you're the damn animal whisperer over there. And honestly, I'm kind of jealous of the menagerie you get to be surrounded by. By the sounds of it, it's a pretty sweet deal you got going on there. I mean, you know, when it comes to the animals being around, like that's a pretty sweet thing. I'm all hocked up on squirrel on a stick, Dukov. I'm ready to fight if you don't let these ladies go. Where are they? Oh my god, are they gonna be upstairs, like implying all the awkward things I think it's gonna imply? Oh my god, if I go up to a bedroom and find them all in there. Okay, at least they're not all in the bedroom. Good lord, can you imagine? Alright, hold on.
Hello, honey. I'm Fantasia. You're not going to be staying alone,
Hey, Leela.
are you?
Being dressed like
Dookie
this.
doesn't like me to wear a lot. He says it slows things down.
Oh gosh, Dookie. Yeah, he really is a Dookie, isn't he? You know, hi Leela. You're not getting food right now. I'm sorry. Leela. She's being such a turd today. So what exactly is this place?
Pretty much. He just does a lot of...
Parting. The Dukov guy. Like...
He's alright. He can be a real fun guy. But he sure knows how to wear a girl out.
Doesn't like it, so that means the child is your shoulder. Honestly, it just sounds like kind of a win-win-win all the way around. Tito gets to stay away from the dog. Dog doesn't have to feel like it has to chase the cats or anything like that. I don't know anything about the dog. And you get a shoulder cat, which is arguably better than a shoulder parrot. But I guess maybe they're equal, just depending on what your preference is. But that sounds like a pretty sweet deal for everybody involved, if you ask me. Yeah, so I want to like You know, like, that's obviously not the one here, so your life, your choice. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe it was you that can be rescued.
Sugar. I'm Cherry. Do yourself a favor. Watch yourself with Dukov. He's all hands.
Yeah, I believe that. Why aren't you? Does he pay you for this?
Of course. Why else would I stay with the old fart? You don't think I actually love that bastard, do you?
I don't know. The old Dukov.
Treacherous old man. The only reason I put up with him and his needs is because I'm safe here.
So, do you get paid or do you not get paid?
Don't pull out a weapon near him. He's likely to shoot you.
Who wants to take pictures? Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Of course they do. Shoulder cat. That's great. Try this one.
Yours. The only survival skill I've got is the one I'm using here.
I mean, like, I get that. Maybe I'll protect you. Oh man, only a 17% chance. I guess we'll try it.
Why the hell should I trust him?
Choice. Oh, hold on, let me just see. I wonder if this is one where I can just like keep trying it. Deal Dukov. Yeah, let's see. Can we try again? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. We tried. Sorry. My speech was not good enough. So it is what it is, and I'm not gonna kill him. I mean, this one is always such a morally gray area one to me, especially if you can't get the speech, if your speech isn't high enough like Belinda's, because I have not devoted much to Belinda's speech in this run, which is fine. I don't know that I'd say I regret that, but you know, it leads to those types of situations where I can't help Cherry out. But yeah, it's kind of like a gray area one, because like if you can't convince her to go of her own accord, it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, that my instinct is like, ew, Dukov's the worst. I would like to murder him and make it so that he's not anyone's issue anymore. Hi there. Oh no, too close. Thank you. You know, like I would love to do that, but at the same time, you know, if they're talking about like, I don't have any option, I can't survive out there on my own, then it's like, am I actually helping them by killing this guy? If they won't choose to come with me or choose to do anything else, is it actually better for me to like kill him and quote unquote free them? And I guess I would say no. Like, I would not say that their option is a completely free, their decision is a completely free choice decision. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the sense that they would choose that if they felt they had another option. But if I can't convince them that they have another option, that is what they choose. And forcing them to go out into the wastelands when they don't think they can survive is probably not a better option. So, you know, here we are in this moral gray area. It's their choice to live there. I mean, if you want to take that route with it, Spesh, then like I guess we're all forced to live on this mortal coil, and we should all accuse our parents of being the most immoral creatures in the world. But I made that choice for them. Yeah, I made the choice to let them live. I mean, I guess if you want to take that route, you can. I'm going to not indulge that mindset, because I feel like if we're taking that mindset, then really the only option I ever have is to kill everyone forever and ever. But I don't get the sense that that's the morally preferable option here. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm not comfortable making that choice for everyone. I don't know. You can call me immoral all you want, but I just can't get myself there. Especially I 100% know that that's exactly what happens, because I don't know that you've ever entered chat in any other way. And there's something beautiful about the confidence you exude, even lacking context. Always makes me think of the Big Lebowski. Donnie, you're out of your element. Donnie, don't say anything. You're out of your element. You guys, what are we talking about? Donnie, you're out of your element. You know what? If it makes you that happy, I 100% called you beautiful. You beautiful son of a bitch. Oh god, he's vomiting at me. Leela, this is not the time to disturb me and be in front of the thing. I'm about to be killed by the most horrific creature of any video game. Like these creatures, there's some serious Dead Space vibes coming from these guys. and it's just not okay. You're taking it. Damn well you should. You should. Life is so full of negativity. We were talking about this earlier. The world is so full of negativity. Anytime anyone offers you any bit of positivity, you take it and you run. No takebacks. No takebacks. That's it. That's how it goes. That was amazing. Which part was amazing? My rant or killing the centaur? Maybe both. Maybe all of the above. I mean, you know what, taking positivity and running, I'm gonna assume that you mean everything that I've done and that I'm amazing. And you know what, I'll take it. I appreciate the compliment. I do like to feel amazing sometimes. Because I pick fun games to play. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's Fallout. This game is so fun. Fallout 3 is one of the best games ever made. And, you know, and I'll say it. I know, generally speaking, people did not like Fallout 4. I loved Fallout 4. But here's why I loved Fallout 4. Because as I was playing it, alls I saw in it was just an extension of Fallout 3. That's all it was. It was just like a better graphics, a slightly better graphics DLC of Fallout 3. And honestly, if they would just do that with Skyrim as opposed to re-releasing it for the 18th time or whatever number they're on, boy oh boy, I'd be happy. I don't even need Elder Scrolls 6. Like I don't even need it. I don't even need the new one. Just give me not a remaster of Skyrim, and instead just do something that's like an extended DLC that makes the world bigger and gives me a new world to play in. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I just want something other than Fallout or than Skyrim again. Blasphemy. Yeah, that's right. Todd Howard is coming for me now. Todd Howard is making the face at me, and he's coming for me. He's like, how dare you? How dare you imply that I should do anything other than the easy cash grab? It's so funny too, like we all like to talk smack on video game producers and stuff, like, you know, companies for yeah, you're darn right his arm's crippled. We like to talk smack on them for just like doing the easy earning the easy dollars, right? And we're all like, God, why don't they have integrity to make something else? But let's be real. Let's all be real for just a hot second. If we were in their shoes and we had the opportunity to make easy cash by just like, you know, re-releasing the same thing over and over again because people will keep paying us money for it, we would. I'd take that easy money. Whee! Oh wow, he really, there he goes. Love the hunting rifle. Don't you say a single word about hunting rifles to me. Don't even go there. Okay, I know we've got sounds like a person crying here. Don't worry, I got you. But first I gotta steal everything. Don't worry, me stealing everything is gonna be for your own good too. Because if I steal stuff, that means 22 missiles. A lot of missiles for that one box. Good lord. Jeez, oh Pete's. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? Yeah, you better run. Oh god. There we go, got him. Got him. Hey, what do you have for me? Hunting rifles. More hunting rifles. Not a word. Not a word. Damn it, Fallout 1. Never let me live that moment down. We don't need any of that stuff. Don't worry, I'll help you. Even though all signs point to you having been a raider, which is not excellent. I will come help you. Don't worry. All right, are you capable of handling things on yourself by yourself? All entire. I got you.
Mike, thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure.
Oh, I didn't think you were dead once. All the crying proved you were still alive. Jeez.
It's the best I can do to thank you.
No, you'll need it more than I will.
You're right.
Belinda has more than she needs.
I have to go before more of them come.
Yeah, we both do. Let's do it. Oh yeah, this thing is modded to the gills. This thing is on like if mods are oh yeah, we'll sleep in the makeshift bedding. That's great. Yeah, no, I presently have it modded to the gills right now. This game is old. This game is like 15 years old. But yeah, like if there was, if mods are like steroids for video games, the version I'm running right now is like the Brock Lesnar of of video games right now. I don't want any of those things. But you're telling me, man, this was one of my favorite games. This was one of my favorite games when it like came out. Still is one of my favorite games to this day. But yeah, the game is really old, and so am I. So are we, my friend. You're not alone. You are not alone. The time comes for us all. There is no escape. There is no escape. But yeah, that was my favorite. That was my favorite. There was someone came in to chat at one point while I was playing, and they're like, "This game looks." They're like, "Wow, the graphics look kind of bad on this." I was like, "Oh, you sweet summer child. You sweet summer child. You have no idea. You have no idea how old this game is, do you?" Because there was a time when the graphics in this game were just top notch. Feel like a child. Enjoy it. Embrace it. It's not a bad thing to feel like a child. Enjoy it, embrace it, and recognize and enjoy the fact. Here's what you should do. You should enjoy the fact that your age reflects your mentality, because I often think and act and feel like a child, but physically I am not a child anymore. And it's a sad thing, because I miss the youth. I miss how quickly my body could recover from things, right? It's like, because like I do kickboxing, and it's like, you know, I catch one kick on the knee just right, and it's like, oh, guess I'm not walking right for 2 weeks. Whereas like if I were 10 years younger, then my God, like I would be like, I'd take that and I'd be walking normal again by noon. I miss those days. I miss those days. So savor it. Savor being a tiny little baby child. Enjoy it. Take a sledge to the head and just shake it off. That's what kickboxing simulates. It's great. He's giving up and attempting to heal. You know, honestly, sometimes too, there's just sort of the luck of the draw in that situation too. Some people just heal better than others. It's really frustrating. Because like some people, you can do everything right, and your body's just like, nah, I'm just not really feeling it, and that's like the worst. I'm fortunate that generally speaking my body doesn't do that, but I am old enough that my body's like, man, it takes some work. Flip side is, that's why I try to like do physical activity as much as I do, to just like celebrate and enjoy the fact that I have that good fortune. Bro, how'd you do that? You just froze time while I'm mid jump. Is that how it works? Can someone do me a favor and jump so I can talk to you and see if it freezes time for you? Because if we can pause time by jumping and talking, I don't know how we do it, but we can monetize that. We can monetize the shit out of that. And I don't know how, but there's a good way. There's a good way to like get to get some money off of that. This week I crashed into a tree, got flung, and only broke my arm. I'd say that sounds like pretty fantastic luck, and I'm glad that's the worst that happened to you after crashing into a tree. That's for sure. Because meanwhile, there's people that are just like unlucky enough that they'll trip and hit their head on the sidewalk, and like it's game over for them. So it's like, I'd say that's really good luck, and I'm genuinely glad to hear that, you know, that's the worst that can happen. Not that it's good that like your arm is broken or anything, but you know, the concept of it not being worse than that is, you know, take what you can get on that one. Good Lord, that sounds horribly traumatic. Oh, all on a dirt bike? Oof. Yeah, that's right. It didn't even cost you an arm and a leg to get a cat. It was 50% off. It only cost the arm. It didn't cost an arm and a leg. There it is. Sorry, I don't mean to make light of your situation. It sounds brutal getting in an accident and breaking your arm, but getting a cat is awesome. So like, you know, it's a win-win situation. There you go. See, there you go. Everything's great. It's great. Everything's great. Okay, let's see here. Do it myself. You know, that's like my take on it is like, you have to be able to laugh, because life will continue to give you struggles, and if you can't laugh them off, it's just gonna be one depressing nightmare after another. So you might as well learn to laugh about those things where you can. Find the humor where you can, because there will always be the misery to be found as well. That's just them. There's the facts of life. The FAX of life. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, let's see. Wait. Yeah, let's try doing. I don't know. Either one of these are fine. I guess. I don't care. Let's do this one. This one's more to the point. I'm here looking for my father. Actually, I don't know if we're at that point yet for our search here. Life lessons. That's right. Life lessons. I'm chock full of them. These are the things I've learned. I'm not saying they're correct. I'm just saying they're what I've learned. Let's try this one. Or do research on the city's history.
Research, huh? I can't help you there, but you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble.
Oh, I'm gonna start trouble. Yeah, why did all you decide to live on this rusty old tub?
We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
Oh, is that why as soon as I was like, hi, I'm here, I want to do some research, you're like, oh, come on in. Like, is that what makes you the most secure city? Shut up, dude. You know about Rivet City's history?
I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here.
I like how smug this guy sounds about standing and being a doorman. Okay, yeah, thanks for your help, which was none. Is there a way to, like, holster my gun? Hold on a second. I don't want to accidentally mess things up, but I'm about to start pressing a whole bunch of random buttons to see if I can holster my gun. Oh, that's first person. Oh, no, Q is auto walk forward. God, I just don't want to accidentally piss them off. There's got to be a way to, like, holster my weapon, though, right? Just waiting. Oh, God, look at Belinda in her dapper hat, though. I like how that hat makes her bald, even though she definitely has hair. Anyway, why is there not a way to holster my gun? That's aim. That's crouch. Dump. Oh, that's our. We have, like, I wonder if I can just, like, equip fists in one of my fast press things, even though that's, like, less fast than just, like, less preferable than pressing tab and pausing time. That's right, we tried that one. Let's wait. Alright, well, we're just gonna wander in there and hope they don't get mad at me just, like, walking around with a gun out, I guess.
Hey there.
Rock out with your Glock out, am I right? Am I right or am I right? Hey-oh.
God bless you.
Hi, Diego.
The acolyte for St. Monica's.
What's the St. Monica?
St. Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of lost.
Think I'm right? See? But I tell you.
You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be.
Oh God! Just can't get away from the Mormons even. They're always there advertising their church. They're like, save your soul. We want what's best for you. It's like, why won't you let me be a heathen in peace? Church in Rivet City?
Oh yes. Father Clifford conducts services every Sunday morning. You should come.
Should I? If you're an acolyte, who's the priest?
Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday morning.
Great. Could I ask you about Rivet City's history?
I heard tell the place used to be run by raiders until someone cleared the whole place out. But I don't really know for sure.
I love that this is clearly supposed to relate to the Fallout 2 Belinda doing stuff within that ship at the end game. Bye, Diego.
God bless you.
Ew, not lately. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess I'm not talking to them. Okay, I gotta try and remember exactly how this place is, like, what the layout of this place is. Because it's complicated and, like, you have to keep going from, like, door to door. Want what's best for you. Also, that you can't have coffee. Yeah. The fact that you won't allow me to have caffeine in the morning proves that wanting what's best for me was clearly a lie. geez, okay, if they're not gonna be mad at me for stealing all the crap that's in like these locked containers, you better believe I'm gonna do it. Oops. Get it. Told you. Up without medics. Yes. Yeah, I don't know whose stuff all this is, but it's mine now. You don't want me to take all your crap. Don't leave it there, and don't let me get away with taking it. If you want me to not steal your stuff, you shouldn't have highlighted it in green. You should have done it in red. CJ?
Yes, miss.
Are you?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss. That's what they celebrate for the holidays. It's yes, miss. Because clearly it's Staley's door. That's how you get me to not steal things. You highlight it in red. Obvi.
Hey there.
Oh, did she just give me like the bedroom? Hey there. She's like, hey there. Oh, I wanna talk about this. What we got going on here? Actually, Belinda wouldn't care. Time for me to go.
Later.
Belinda doesn't have time for that. Belinda is disinterested in romance. It's not that she's like asexual or anything. She just doesn't have time for that.
Yeah.
Tammy, looking a little rough there, Tammy. I can't do fish lips very well these days. The facial hair makes it hard for me to make the suction thing. But she's got fish face going on hard. She took too many selfies, and now she's got like permanent duck face. Tammy. Yeah, these are the types of goofy things that sometimes happen with graphics mods, and I am here for it. I love it. I love what you've done with your face, Tammy. Is that your son running around here?
Yeah, that's James. My own little trouble.
Yeah, that's James.
I'd sell him to you if they'd let me.
Ew,
Unless
Tammy.
you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna ask. Hey, Ted Strayer.
Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
You know what? I appreciate that he called me dude. I appreciate that this game seems to acknowledge the fact that dude is really gender neutral. I've also been known to overuse the term dude when referring to people. I do my best, but come on, dude. Sounds like a plan, man. Getting pretty relaxed.
No point in getting all worked up. I get 3 squares, I got a place to crash, and nothing's trying to eat me.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and give him credit. Like that's a legit reason to be perfectly happy and chill with life, you know? Like I got food, I got shelter. It ain't nothing trying to eat me. Like I gotta say, that's how my real life is operating these days, and frankly, I can't complain about it. The fact that I just call everyone dude is amazing to slap. I've never been slapped for calling people dude. People, I feel like it has to do with like the tone, right? Like it could definitely be an insult. Be like, be all like, you know, oh, it's like, oh, you want to fight, dude? Right? It's like that can get you hit. That's fair. But yeah, the 3 necessities. Also a toilet. I feel like a toilet's a necessity, but especially when you're a guy, like the world is your toilet as long as you have no shame. Can I just go out Rivet City's history?
Lady, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you.
Well, I don't know that, do I? Talk to you later, Ted.
Dude.
See, he used dude the kind way. Hey, James.
What do you want?
Where's your family?
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead.
Oh no.
Is that good enough for you, asshole?
Wow, buddy.
What's your problem, Wadey?
I really want to do the Goodwill Hunting thing and just hug him. It's like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Yeah, I bet you aren't afraid of anything. Steal some ammo for. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make him a criminal. His life's already like really rough. Like, look at him. He's like clearly part alien. Look at those eyes. He's got Tammy as a mom, and maybe his alien experimentation is what made her all fish face. And you know the kids make fun of him about that one. Wonder you're such a brat. Think about Rivet City, how they made it, anything? Stories about the city's history. Do you know anything about Rivet City?
It's a boat. A really big boat.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? Are any stories about the city's history?
Yeah. Dad built it to fight off the Mireworks. And Mom, she's like the Mirework queen.
I really want to know more about that. Okay. I gotta run. Stay out of trouble, James.
Whatever.
Okay, I was gonna try and be on like James' side, but he seems like he's really not that interested in that, and frankly, I think that makes perfect sense because I'm a stranger. So, are you gonna play? Wait, broken terminal? Can we do anything with it? I wonder if we can fix it. Dummy terminal inactive. Oh, that's mean. Don't call it a dummy terminal. I'm sure it's trying its hardest. No need to resort to name calling, you know. Sleep in bed. I can't sleep in that bed. It's too bad because it's a big bed. Wow, there's a lot of drugs there. Oh, is this your home? Is that? Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. Polly Kent. Oh wait, you're a different person.
Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke.
I would appreciate if you put the switchblade away when you talk to me.
I'm broke and can't buy chems.
Yeah, it shouldn't take this stuff. It'll kill you.
That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad.
Can I like slap you and like maybe that'll break it? History. Can you help?
Huh? History? What history? No history here, girl.
That's literally impossible. Like their time existed beforehand, and so did this boat. So there has to be some kind of history. You're literally impossible for there to be no history. I gotta go, Polly.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go get high?
Yes,
Come on, get high. Come on, get high.
Yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Come on, get high. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no! Help me! Help me! Oh god, it's crushing me! Oh, don't mind me. It's fine. Here, I'm just gonna close this for you on my way out. You think about stopping that drug thing, huh? The guard? Okay, you're just a guard. Where does this go? Goes to the science lab. That seems like a pretty promising place for us to find information about our dad, because we know it eventually leads here. Even if we haven't actually progressed to that point in the story. This is just disturbing. Pork and beans, that's the source of the smell. Someone was eating all their pork and beans, farted, and then left before anyone could figure out it was them that did it. Gosh, some people just really have no control over their gas, huh? Lame. The church? What's going on here? The donation box. Yeah, this is the church. And then Jesus said to them, "Thou shalt give to the poor, or thou shalt see thine farmer's market destroyed," as I flip the fuck out. Real story in the Bible. Jesus absolutely. Wow, medics right there. That's kind of weird. Who's keeping drugs here? Oh, and whiskey. Okay. And Jesus said, "Thou shalt give the pastor a break when he gets drunk, and maybe just like, you know, eyeballs or diddles a child or two. It's fine, you know." That was in the Bible, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. Take the holotape. I don't know what that is. What Pinkerton at River City knows about the android. Oh, we found more stuff. We finally got there. Okay, wait, hold on a second. I wanna listen to the note that we got. Notes. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's come and gone. Free man, a new man.
I've discovered in more than a few here a compassion that is unheard of in the Commonwealth. Perhaps it's the daily struggle for life here which gives appreciation for life in general, whether human or android. In a few days, I'll be a free man, a new man. Let me say thank you now for referring me to Pinkerton at Rivet City, because I will not remember any of this soon.
In a few days, he'll be a free man, or more like a free man droid. Am I right? Ha! I got him. All right. Anyway, sorry. It's just the pun was there. They set me up. They set me up. What was I supposed to do? Not do it. I kind of want to go into the rectory. Oh, nope, not doing anything. Hi there. God, you're menacing as fuck, aren't you, you wrinkly old prune? Who is the Saint Monica?
She is the patron saint of lost children. Very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her.
I actually have, but
If
you know.
want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
Where this android to see his operations talk. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I kind of want to help the android, and I feel like what they were saying is the best way to help the android is to just like leave it alone or something. I just want to know who it is. Like, as far as like doing anything to him, I don't want to. Looks like Thanos left nut. I'm pretty sure Thanos left nut would still be more youthful than this old bag. If that's the case, you know there's another one that looks just like him, perfectly balanced and all that. Nation, you're a priest?
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City.
That was almost a
You should
flock.
come to circuses this
Oh,
Sunday.
right, because they're sheeple. Boom! Got him!
Saint Monica.
It's always funny how, like, perspective can change whether you think being referred to as a sheep is a good thing or a bad thing. Right? Religious folk view it as an honor to be part of the Lord's, be one of the Lord's sheep. You know, the Lord is the shepherd or whatever. Like, they take pride in being referred to as sheep, whereas most people, when it comes to being a sheep, they hate the term. Life is full of little ironies, isn't it? What do you know about Rivet City's history?
Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its
God, you
inhabitants.
fucking smug son of a bitch. I could rip that sweater vest right off you, Bill Cosby clothes-wearing motherfucker. Alright, I need to go, Father Clifford.
Saint Monica bless you.
Not lately. Going to the rectory. Hold on. If we can, like, sneak in. Does it actually open the door, or does he just, like, disappear into it? Yeah! I'm in! You can't stop me now! 30 pre-war bonnet? No, I don't want that.
Saint Monica bless you.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I was really hoping this would be more excited than it ended up being. Am I going to be trapped? No, we're not trapped in here. He's asleep now. Hold on a second. I'm detected. Bullshit, I'm detected. He's unconscious right now. He's sleeping. Okay, hold on. I want to try something, though. If I get in trouble, this isn't worth me getting in trouble, so I'll save scum if this doesn't work. But I want to see if I can stealth open the footlocker here. Oh god, he's awake. Oh god, he's awake. He's awake. He's awake. I didn't do it. Oh yeah, I didn't want to. It's not like I say. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Okay, we'll just reload. Yeah, we'll reload. Okay, alright, I'll let you sleep. I'll let you sleep. You're just a goofball, aren't you? You're just a real goofball. I'm gonna pickpocket him. What do you got? Bottle cap. Father Clifford's key. Oh no! Damn it! He had caught me. Busted. Look at that accusatory glare. He's all like, "How could you? How could you steal from the religious? That key was for the poor and hungry." Alright, well, this guy seems much more aware. I'm kind of amazed at how aware he was while he was asleep. Maybe it was a ruse. It was an act. There was never no sleeping. He wasn't asleep. Why is it market closed at night? What time is it? Oh, it's like midnight. Okay. I guess, yeah, we'll give it like 9 hours and give ourselves till daytime. Ourselves till the light of day. I'll be fine. Taking all this time, you son of a bitch.
Good to see you.
Oh man, look at she's still flirting with him. She's like, "It's good to see you." We haven't even talked. So clearly her only judgment is that she clearly thinks Belinda is one hot tamale. So, you know, there's again a future to explore. I think Belinda can take solace in knowing that it appears she has prospects if she decides to stay here. So, you know, got that going for us. Oh, is this the museum? Is this where we can learn about history? Feel anything? I just want to learn about history. Am I gonna get in trouble if I knock these guys over? Oh, I can't knock them over. Okay, that helps. I guess the answer there is no. But not for the reasons you'd think. Click this BuzzFeed article to learn all about this random thing that is of zero importance. But if you click on it, we get ad revenue, so we're going to continue to click on it. Nuka-Colas. Don't worry, I'm not stealing Nuka-Colas. Ooh, what's here?
Looks okay here.
Constitution of the U.S. of A. Constitution of the United States was drafted in 1786 and adopted a year later by the Constitutional Convention of Philly. This document defines the organization of the U.S. government and sets forth the rules and regulations known as Articles. In addition, there are modifications made to the Articles by ruling presidents during their reigns known as amendments. The Society owns the only known copy of the document to exist, which was retrieved from the ruins of the National Archives in 2256. So would Belinda be bi or something else? I feel like Belinda would probably most accurately be described as bi, but like I say, she's not really interested in that. She just doesn't have time for that. Belinda's above all that. Like, she's not asexual. She's capable of it. She's just never met someone who actually interests her, is the thing, because she's just too busy with everything else in life. Belinda's got more important things than going on. She doesn't waste her time with the silly desires of the flesh. The wants and needs of the flesh are of little importance to a woman like Belinda. She's too busy with academic and world-saving pursuits. Yeah, I'd say it's not impossible. It's not impossible for Belinda to find love, but she just love's too intangible, right? It's too, like, you can't measure love. You can't just fill out a checklist to find love. And Belinda doesn't have time for things that don't have checklists. Belinda is a queen. She's an absolute queen. The Emancipation Proclamation was a document issued by the breathtakingly charismatic President Abraham Lincoln in 1862. This executive order was the beginning of the end of slavery in the United States. Although it was issued during the Civil War, making it a war measure, it paved the way for the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which completely abolished slavery once and for all. Gettysburg Address. The Capitol Preservation Society is proud to have in its possession a copy of one of the most iconic and prolific speeches in the United States history. This speech, given by the astonishingly intelligent Abraham Lincoln on Thursday, November 19, 1863, laid the groundwork for what would later become the basis of democracy in the United States and set the standards for a country with a government by the people, for the people. Golly, why don't you get off Abraham Lincoln's dick for half a second? Jeez, these guys act like he was a great president or something. Oy vey. Monroe Doctrine. The Monroe Doctrine was presented in 1823 by the average and unremarkable President James Monroe. Wow, shots fired, James Monroe. The document warns the European powers of the time not to interfere in the affairs of the Western Hemisphere, citing the examples of colonization and puppet governments as possible intolerances. Because, yeah, seriously, guy is thirsting for that Abraham Lincoln, but not Monroe. Monroe's a Trump, apparently. U.S. Declaration of War on Germany. Part of our collection is a copy of the formal declaration of war made on Germany during the World War II on December 11, 1941, by the government and endorsed by the President Franklin D. Roosevelt. While the document doesn't evoke the brilliance of other masterworks like the Emancipation Proclamation, again, referencing Abraham Lincoln and his humongous dong that this guy worships, still served as a reminder of the world that the United States wasn't a power to be trifled with. And then Declaration of War on China. Aha, and here's where we start going with, here's the fun thing about this one when we look at those years. This could still happen. Although it is uncertain when the Declaration of War on China was made, some say 2066 when they invaded Alaska, others say 2067 when the first power armor suits were deployed to counter their forces. It is the last known document of note authored by the United States government before the bombs fell. Had the Declaration had the tenacity it might have, and might of a stronger president behind it, say Abraham Lincoln, who's to say what the outcome of those tremulous years would have been? Pop quiz. Who am I dropping trow for right now? It's Abraham Lincoln. Though apparently young Lincoln was an absolute stud. Like, he was like a local wrestling champion from what I understand. Apparently the dude was an absolute stud muffin back in his day, which honestly just makes me respect him more. And like, if that's true, like, shit, I might love this guy, love him as much as this guy seems to. Okay, this locker is public, but this one is not. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Everything I've heard says that the dude was like cuz he worked on the farm, right? So you know he was yoked. Like but both in terms of physicality and in terms of his duties of like yoking the oxen and whatnot for plowing the fields. Yeah, no, you know he was an absolute stud muffin. Anyway, big news. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans that's Abraham Lincoln themed.
This place won't clean itself. That's.
I want to talk to you. Look at your pretty dress. Look at you. You look like you're straight out of the 50s.
Yes. But Dr. Lee, you
Dr.
there.
Zimmer.
What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any
Takes
chance
one to know
for
one,
hire?
bub. Look at you. Look at you. And that depends. What exactly are we talking about here?
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
I don't like that you put property in quotations because that implies it could be non-property that you're treating as property. You know, like a human being. Property? What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand?
With just like words and saying what it is.
Robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be.
Okay, continue.
You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the guy that has like all of the. He's got the android situation going on. That's right. I remember. That's why Dr. Zimmer is a familiar name.
Occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Just like Graham. What about the robot reading interesting stories? That's right. Man, I've got like 800 channels that I need to do. I've basically got an entire cable networks lineup worth of shows that's just me sitting here being a dumbass. It's great stuff. Let's see. Okay, this was the one that like was gonna be us to like give him free. And honestly, I'm on board with that. I feel like Belinda's like, hey, it's an autonomous being. He gets to do his own thing. Let's try this one.
What? Let me see that. This is a neural servo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse?
Sure.
I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it. I was afraid this would happen.
Dr. Zimmer was the android the whole time. Oh, he's dead. He's a ghost the whole time. Oh. Like 7 M. Night Shyamalama ding-dongs right in a row at that one.
Yes?
No.
Did it. 50 bottle caps. And I gained karma. Hooray. You kind of look like Agent from Matrix.
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
That's an oddly specific thing, and I don't appreciate that you think that I think he's that important. So why don't you just shut up and go chase him? He's off running somewhere. Maybe he's the android.
Morning. Yeah.
There, I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently.
I'm pretty sure you could have answered yes or no in fewer words than the speech that you're giving me right now. I have to go now.
See you.
Yeah, why snap the neck? There's so many parts of me you could snap. Why the neck?
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like
Oh my god, I've been recognized.
You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Kicking ass? Why, what are you doing here? But how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke with me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Okay. I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Catch up, lady. Clearly plans have changed, so why don't you start talking about things rather than being all cryptic and answering my questions with more questions? Not helpful. Now, where is he? Yeah, thank you. This is the one I want. This isn't about me. This is about my father. Now, where is he?
Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone.
Yeah, well, I'd appreciate if you used just, like, a little bit of tact in this scenario, okay? But apparently wishes don't get results around here. So, could you please tell me where he's
Father
gone?
insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Old lab of yours.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here.
Yeah.
Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Oh, I'm going after him. You better believe. You can't tell me what to do. I'd like to know a bit more about you. The place is this Rivet City. You know about the city's history.
I'll tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days.
What you want and what you get is two different things, right? What's that one song? You know, can't always get what you're desiring, maybe? I don't remember how it goes. It's, you know, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Let's see here. Can't always get what you need. Sometimes you get what you want. That's how it goes, right? That's the one. That's the one. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Hopefully not so well that we get copyright struck from it. Okay. I don't want to talk to you. I have to go now. Thanks, I guess.
Hey there.
Where are you?
Janice Kaplinsky, chief botanist. What do you need?
Oh, chief botanist. I bet she's nice. The botanists are always nice in these types of stories. Know anything about Rivet City's history?
It hasn't got to do with the science quarters. I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work.
Okay, farewell.
So long.
Oh, hi, Leela.
Yes?
Who are you? Leela, I'm trying to talk to Garza here, honey.
There is much work to be done.
What do you do around
I
here?
help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment. I'm no scientist.
I pick things up and put them down. I pick things up and put them down.
I do this place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
So there's a song. It's like I think it's from the 70s, maybe. And the line is, "Can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need." And it's like, it's just sort of generally meant to be a song about, like, you know, don't be greedy, but, you know, and life will provide enough for you and all that kind of hippie mumbo jumbo. Yeah, it was a big song back in like them hippie Woodstock times. Real classic rock right there. You can't always get what you want. But what is it? It's like, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. Something along those lines. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not. Okay, that's already been there. Science lab is not helpful. There's got to be like a history department or something. Marketplace, Monica's Church, Capital Preservation Society. Like, there's got to be someone in the Preservation Society to talk to that'll give me the information. Like, I thought. Let's check the quest. How are we doing with our Wasteland Survival Guide? Learn the history of Rivet City. So we've learned the history of America, but not of Rivet City. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm surprised they don't have like a knowledge keep or something. Like, Leela, honey, this whole pacing thing, like, you know better. You know better. You know this doesn't get you what you want. But if you try, sometimes you might get what you need. No, that's not true. Not doing this. Not doing this. Being a pest is never a good way to get what you're looking for. That's Abraham Washington's door. This is gonna be good. Hey, what's up, dude?
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Well, don't be shy. Have a look around.
You're the one with the crush on Abraham Lincoln, right?
The name. Curator of this
Is that a god? Is that like your birth name, or did you change it? Did you pick that name yourself? Oh, what a cute name. Did you pick it out all by yourself? Interesting collection indeed.
A fellow scholar, I see.
For the sake of quest experience, you better believe it.
This room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America.
Neat.
Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Which document is the
In
thing?
1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself.
Oh.
It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form
Since
in
history
the
did something he is.
Declaration
I
of
think we found our answer. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You know he stands Abraham Lincoln. Just look at him. Just look at him. Come on, he's got that look. When you retrieve the Declaration, all you have to do is... Oh my god, are we gonna national treasure this shit? I bet we are.
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
Here we go, baby. Be part of history and bring the Declaration. I'd love to be part of history and be the first one to successfully steal it. Take that, Nicolas Cage. Haha.
Excellent. You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you'd love a chance to see that Lincoln Memorial too, you goofball. You'd sit in Lincoln's lap. You know you would. Let's see. You know the history of Rivet City?
It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council after all.
Thanks, you weird, selectively knowledgeable individual. I have to go now.
I hope next time I see you, the Declaration will be in hand.
That almost sounds like a threat. Like, boy, I hope you don't let me down and show up empty-handed next time. Now that you've been given your task, you've been programmed to achieve this document. Turns out you're the android, and you have been all along. Okay, so we got to go to like the city council area, I guess. Let's try going to the other side of the map here. Oh, who are you sweeping things up? You look. Oh, you're the girl in the dress.
Look, I'm busy.
Wow. Okay, never mind. Good lord. Oh well, fine. Never mind. Wow. Feisty. Okay, let's see here.
Hey, what's your problem, Wadey?
Let's see here. Such a brat. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pick a fight with a child.
Whatever.
Yes. Bye. Then Strayer, yeah, we already talked to you.
I really hope you're not
Black.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Pretty catchy, huh? Guess. Can I see what kinds of guns you have for sale?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Oh boy, here I go killing again. See, do I have anything that I can sell him? I haven't really found. I guess we can sell him one of the buff outs here and get some caps out of this guy. Really tempted to get rid of it. I should store the food sanitizer rather than getting rid of it. That's what I should do with that thing. Frag, grenade, frag, mine, hunting rifle, jet. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of some of these grenades. I don't get a whole lot of them. Medics, mentats, medics. Two of those. Cat's over here starting to chew on the chair that I'm sitting on. It's like, why would you think you could get away with that? People are yelling, ah man, nickel every time. Hopefully it's like they're yelling free ice cream and you get to have free ice cream. But my hope is always for. Okay, wait, what does this guy have for? Yeah, these things are all in really cruddy condition. Fine, but a charge pack. Good lord, look at how much he's got of those things. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's got a fat man. You know, Leela. Ooh, he's got a lot of stim packs. Hold on. We afford, yeah, we can afford all of them. Absolutely, I'm gonna take all those stim packs. What money's for? Money's for buying stuff, including in all kinds of stim packs.
Business with you.
I've got to run.
If you need more ammo, this
This is where to get it.
I've noticed.
Hey there.
Hi, Tammy.
Welcome to Potomac Attire.
Bannon, that's the guy that we got to talk to, right?
I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
That I know he's just talking about like being professional, but it's an odd choice of words. Anyway. You are also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
You're on the city council?
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
What's your influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it.
The model here looks vaguely like the guy that was like,
well, let's just say very appreciative.
I'm forgetting the actor's name. He was Tony Stark's buddy before they replaced him with Don Cheadle. I'm forgetting his name. He's a bit of a conspiracy theorist nut. He's kind of a psycho, and that's largely one of the reasons why he was formerly Tony Stark's associate in the movies. Anyways, he looks vaguely like him. Anyway, can I ask about Rivet City's history?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership,
I can't imagine what those people were like. I definitely never have encountered anyone like that.
Dead-enders still stick around, but we want to leave.
Been around for longer than 12 years?
That's just a technicality, really. This wasn't what you'd call a settlement until I whipped them all into shape. More of a camp, really.
I mean, honestly, that doesn't even necessarily have to be a lie.
If you really care about what they have to say, you could grill some of the hangar deck rabble. Don't expect a speck of truth from them, especially not that bartending crone, Belle Bonnie. She tells the most disgusting lies.
Oh boy. Explains why you're on the council.
Precisely. After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we?
I don't think I do. I need you to explain this in more plain terms for me, sir. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Bannon. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go to the people in like the hangar or whatever, right? That's what he was saying.
Have a seat anywhere.
Because that's the optional thing, is to verify that. Flight deck, I guess maybe that's the area that he's talking about. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Let's see here. What else can we go?
I'll be right with you. Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Oh no, I guess I don't really want to. Oh wait, hold on. Why is James Hargrave such a brat?
James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much.
Oh no, they yelled at Tito. That's too bad. I'm sorry. Like living on a giant ship.
It's noisy, dark, and smelly.
Yeah.
But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
I'm on the ship. Much trouble. I want to get into that. Yeah, I guess. Hold on.
I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know.
Okay, well, I guess I better be going, Angela.
Gary's Galley.
Gary's Galley. Who's Gary, and why does he get his own galley? Lucky son of a gun. I still need to find the the hangar or whatever. The gate brick. Common room and Monica's church. Okay, that's the door that I came in through. Let's see here.
Stay chill, dude.
There, no, we talked. I don't want to talk to you. clinic. Maybe we'll go there. I just don't think I've been here yet, so we can see what there is to do around here. Wait, hold on. What are these doors? What's this door?
That's secure for a reason.
Hey, fine. Jeez, it's... Wait, oh, lockpick of 100. Oh, man. Gotta level up. Gotta level up and get ourselves up there then. Okay, here. Oh. Who are you?
Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel.
Aw. Have you heard any interesting gossip? I bet you I don't succeed, but...
Why should I tell you? You'll just tell everyone else.
But yeah, that's what gossip's for. Folks in these... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
Good. I think Brian will love this new home. I'll send him along shortly.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Aw, that's so nice. That's so nice. We helped a small orphan child.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
This is a medical clinic. Please don't disturb any of my patients.
I'm gonna disturb your patients. I'm gonna disturb them by saying all kinds of horrible truths that they don't want to know. Disturbing truths. That's how we're gonna handle this. And I can back to the science lab. That's okay. We were already in the science lab. Let go. Dr. Lee's door. No, we're not gonna do that.
Everything looks okay here. Yes, that's
Right, Preston's door. We're not allowed in there. What's down this hallway? Or go door to the stairwell. Okay, maybe we can go to the stairwell and that can find us where, like, the hangar. I just want to find where those guys are so I can try and clarify. Like, I want to just double check things. Buddy Rudder, Preservation Society, Bridge Tower, Science Lab. I guess maybe we'll go up. I feel like we've been down, so let's try going up. Bridge Tower. Let's try going there and see what we can find here. Oh, CJ Young, you're a very sweet young child. Stairwell, that's where we came. Okay. Go. Rivet City, that's the flight deck. Is that? I think that's where we needed to go. Let's see.
Gonna have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrub some lower deck.
Hold on, how am I doing on time? I'm running short on time. I'm gonna still try and see if we can find those people that he was talking about. I don't think they're up here. I think he said, like, where he said they were. Not up here that this would be it, but I feel like you can still go up more. I feel like there's another door we can go in to go up a little bit more. I'm trying to remember the layout of this place. Door take us. Where we came from. Flight deck. That's where we were. Oh, wait, here. Check with these people. Who are these people? Who are you?
Hi there. Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
Who are we talking about? I hurt you. What are you so scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you.
Yeah.
I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister.
His name is Sister? That's funny. Yeah, don't worry. I would never turn in a runaway slave.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night. Here's 25 caps. Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret.
Yeah, sure.
If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Great.
What are you doing?
Nothing. All right, let's see here. How am I doing on time? Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do anything else. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and save. I think now is a good time to just go ahead and call it. We got a new mission. We have a couple things that we can do. So I think that's what I'm going to do, just because I'm getting short on time, and I got somewhere to be pretty shortly. So having just a couple extra minutes to get prepped for that is probably going to be pretty helpful for me. So, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and call it a session here. I know that's a little abrupt, but it just kind of occurs to me that any more time getting into something might take me overtime, and I can't do that today. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Hopefully we had a good time. I'm glad we finally got the stream at least kind of ironed out. There were still little hiccups in the in the upload speeds and everything like that, but it looks like we kind of got it going. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to get at least some gaming in. Let's see here. I should be back tomorrow. My usual streaming schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. to noon. It's Eastern time zone. That's when we do some D&D writing type stuff. And then I take usually a break. And then from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m., that's usually when we do some gaming. That's my usual schedule. This week, tomorrow is going to be the last day that I can stream. I got to be out of town for work the second half of this week. So I won't be around Thursday or Friday. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is I'll probably end up just playing some more Fallout 3. Usually I bounce between a couple games, but since we finished Stray last time, I don't have a second game picked out yet. And so we'll just play some more Fallout 3 just to get our dose of Belinda in, and then next week we'll start another game. So that's the schedule as I know it. If you want to get updates about things, I'll put reminders about canceling schedules on Discord. My Discord server is a really good place to get to get some notifications and stuff about when I'm going live. You can always also obviously follow here on Twitch, and then also I have my Twitter is where I'll usually put announcements about going live, so you can follow me in any of those places to get information. If I miss the first stream tomorrow, that's totally fine, man. Whenever you can stop by, I appreciate it. It does not matter. I totally understand that life can get in the way, so I just appreciate you coming and hanging out no matter what. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with the stream schedule. I know, Leela. Very soon, sweetheart. Very, very soon, sweetheart. I know, honey. Cat. It's Cat. But yeah, that's what's coming up. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I always have fun streaming. I'm really glad I was able to figure it out well enough to be able to get the stream going today. So yeah, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And I'll see you later. Whenever I do see you, though, I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you cats on the flip side.